Nigeria's inflation rate for February 2021 rose to 17.33% from 16.47% recorded in previous month. According to the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS), food prices, which make up the bulk of the inflation basket, rose by 21.79% in February, a 1.22 percentage point increase in January. While this recent statistics represents the highest inflation rate recorded in 4 years, our correspondent Folashade Ogurinde examines what this inflation hike means for Nigerians and the impact on the nation's economy.
Nigeria's goal to revamp the economy by first quarter of 2020 has suffered periodic setbacks. Latest report by the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics (NBS) places the country's consumer price index, which measures inflation rate for February 2021, at 17.33%. This represents the highest inflation rate recorded in 4 years. While the NBS report highlights rising food prices as a major driver of Nigeria's headline inflation, economic expert says this report is bad news for Nigeria's plan for economic revival.
Obviously, it means more poverty. It means more food crisis. It means more rise in food prices. So it's not a good news that we are unable to tame the inflation. The underlying figures around farm produce being so high shows that the crisis going on in all the six regions of the country are yet to subside. And you know that they have impact on food production and even impact on harvest. So the crisis. Then, of course, there are movements of food outside our borders, which again, you can do very little about because they are all protected by Africa Free Trade Area Treaty and then ECOWAS Free Movement Treaty.
While Nigeria's galloping inflation continues to sit in the front burner of the nation's economic outlook, steady increase in unemployment rates has also raised concerns. Recent report by the NBS shows that as at December 2020, about 23.2 million Nigerians remain unemployed. Meanwhile, the rate of underemployed persons dropped from 28.6% recorded as at the second quarter of 2020 to 22.8% in Q4 of the same year.
We've seen the bad news about the job. Unemployment rate is 33.3%. And then in fact, when you look at the youth unemployment, that again is 42.5%. So we're moving into a very dangerous territory right now in terms of unemployment. Even the underemployment is 22.8%. So we need to do something about food processing.
Although these effects on the economy have been linked to the impact of COVID-19 on both local and international economies, experts are confident that the nation's economy will be resuscitated in no time. Folashade Ogurinde, TV 360 News.